The fact is that, well, you saw everything, and what the fuck does she want? Does she want back in? After that whole huge shit show, because she can't take getting hit on, marginally getting hit on.
But that wasn't even about that. Okay, what it was she made a mistake by which she probably had problems with men trying to get on her and her boyfriend getting upset about it for her whole life. And as a consequence, she didn't know how to deal with it well. Fine, her boyfriend probably got upset or whatever. But
she knows how to deal with it. If she doesn't know how to deal with it, that's her own fault.
Hey, but she's learning right now.
You guys, do you not realize that she just started all this shit for this right here? Jesus Christ, she's fucking with all your guys' FE. All for her FI.
We've all really got low
FE. For fuck's sake, man, this is outrageous and retarded.
Katie, 200 views in one day. Stupidest woman on earth video.
It's aptly titled.
Huh?
Stupid, but 200 views in one day.
About what?
So what? I mean,
also, you guys seem to be more annoyed by this than me. I find this extremely entertaining and enjoyable activity to do.
I find this. I find this to be an exercise in immaturity right here.
No, because look, this is the only way in which I can defend my own defamer, which is super cool.
Why is that? See, okay, why?
Because it proves how detached I am from the whole thing.
Only because I'm pissed. If I wasn't this pissed, you wouldn't be that detached. You're cheating.
I'm not cheating. We can't prove the one actual crime that was committed was her, and she's admitted it was her fault about the whole thing. Yes, the fight with me, and she seems to be actually capable of some growth. If she can do that, that's showing some hope for growth. And also, she's good for ratings. And also, I like her. I don't know. Is she ridiculous? Often, yes. Does she not seem to understand where the ethical boundaries are? Correct. But where is she going to learn that? She's not going to learn it anyplace else. Who else is going to care enough to try?
I don't.
I do.
Why?
Because she's a human being, and we all fuck up all the time. And I feel for her, you know.
Have you ever fucked up that consistently, that many different ways on the same topic?
Well, that just means that she needs it more.
I'm not charity.
Okay, it's not charity though, because think of the views. I've already answered that point with the views. There is a concrete, practical benefit to it. Plus the entertainment for me, and hopefully you. Now you say this is immature, but I think you're actually enjoying yourself.
No, actually, I should do. This is annoying. Normally, I enjoy myself a bit, but I'm not right now.
Why not?
Because I've got shit I was going to do today. And instead, I'm in here holding trial on whether Courtney should be allowed to stay in the room. It's retarded. She shouldn't be.
You could have said you're busy today. I would have said, okay, we'll do it later.
No, because then she's going to hang around the room sulking and pulling on Nick's heartstrings.
If you're busy, you won't hear her insult you. And Nick's heartstrings are constantly being pulled by the wind itself. It doesn't even matter what it is pulls Nick's heartstrings.
That is poetic. He's doing really good at proving us wrong.
Who, Nick?
Yeah. It looks like it's hurting him. It did look like it was hurting him until that comment.
We had to put a lot of effort into the disclaimer part beforehand, though. All right, so look. It is true that Courtney does have a tendency to cause fights. It is true that she does have a tendency to cause drama. However, she kind of functions as a minimum level of competence ability test for people, right? Because you come in and you can't hang with Courtney, you can't handle Courtney, and she's bugging you too much, and you go like, she was mean to me, then we know you've got no business being around here. Because you got to be able to deal with Courtney to be around here. It seems a perfectly reasonable test for people's fundamental competence levels.
Should we be paying attention to the chat or just ignoring it?
No, I'm ignoring it because I don't give a fuck what they're saying. This is about whether getting you and me to agree about it. That's my goal.
I think it's stupid that we're having this conversation at all. I think that there's nothing about her deserves. She has no deserve or claim to any sort of generosity at all, ever, from either of us. But I'm here because this is your shit. I mean, because you want to. So
it's ours, and I want us to agree about this.
Okay, I think it's stupid that we're even having this discussion.
Okay, you haven't explained to me why that's stupid, except for the fact that you were busy today.
It's stupid because she deleted a bunch of videos after talking shit for 2 or 3 days.
You can't prove that. You can't make that argument.
We know it happened.
I don't.
Okay, you can't prove it, but your other option is me.
No, I've got Nick too. Nick already confessed to it.
Yeah, I know, because he's a martyr and a white knight.
And Susie may actually be evil, and her convincing me that she wasn't her was just really effective lying. It's possible. It could be Jesse. Jesse seems evil.
The best way to throw off an NTP is to get them to question their logic. You're not TIing your own process. And
I am. You haven't responded to what I'm saying. I point out that we can't use that as an argument because we don't know definitively enough to use it as an argument. Now, given that
we know enough to use it as an argument, it's an argument. It's not proven, but that's not the standard that I think that we have. We don't have that standard of proof. She's not on trial for murder.
We don't have beyond a reasonable doubt as a standard, but we do have within us our own personal standards for what we think is enough to provide us definitive certainty. And I'm telling you, for me, it's not sufficient to provide definitive certainty. And as a general matter of course, I prefer to behave in accordance with principles when it doesn't run afoul of my personal interests.
That's because you're treating this whole thing like it's a debate. And it's not a debate. It's not trial. It's the channel. And she doesn't have rights.
I'm not saying she does. I'm saying we, however, have an opportunity to be moral agents in any given moment making our decisions. And we should take into account our own moral agency and make our own decision based on what is best, right, true, good, and self-interest oriented, and not based on anything else.
And I'm taking into account my FE and my intuition. Both come into account and say that it was her. Nick,
is it completely unreasonable to say, since like 15 people or something ridiculous like that had manager rights or what have you, that you in your own are culpable, and it's like handing people a gun and then occasionally pissing them off and getting upset when they shoot you?
No, it's not. No, Nick, that's the wrong approach, because I have no culpability for other people's bad actions, regardless of how careless I was in leaving my doors and windows open. Okay, other people are culpable for their bad actions, not me.
But if you could take,
you should start shutting the window.
But if you take,
your point about there being more possible suspects is a good one. There was Luna. It could have been Luna.
It's not Luna. We all knew it's not Luna.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go down the list. Who has?
I'm not seeing any of these people. I agree with you. It's probably Courtney, but I don't agree with you that even if I were to agree it was Courtney, that's enough to stop having this conversation about whether or not she should be allowed to be around here.
I'm saying that regardless of whether she deleted it or not, she doesn't deserve shit. Then it becomes a matter of something else. However, since I do believe it was her, and I do believe she is still sitting there lying about it, that pisses me off.
Okay, well, I asked her not to tell me anything more about it at all, and not to answer any questions about it.
Say, had differing requests, and it doesn't matter because it's my own FI and your own FI, and she's playing into the wedge of provability, which I can't believe that she even has that standard.
Okay, well, I mean, it does, because for me, I don't want to take action that will ultimately affect another person in ways that's going to affect them emotionally and whatever else, as well as in general access to a self-development path based on arbitrary reasons. I want to hold myself to a higher standard than that.
You did. You held yourself to the higher standard of logic for 2 fucking days. You tried to discuss it,
and it worked.
Is it logic?
It worked.
It's logic. You use logic.
It seems like his attitude right now is the type of thing that philosophers talk about once they reach enlightenment.
Okay, but I'm not holding me to that standard.
Playing praise games. I don't want to hear praise. What I want us to focus on is what's the fucking purpose of everything in life anyway, which is just to figure shit out. She's got to figure shit out too. She's helping us figure shit out right now.
How do you gauge
Nick,
attack?
This is about, Nick. Yeah,
let me talk to Taylor.
Who is it? come in and be quiet. We're doing some shit. Okay. Where were we?
I'm saying that we all have, we all go through life learning from each other and optimizing to the best of our ability. We are learning from Courtney right now. This is an informative experience to me because I'm being told, look, Eric, you're somehow not being either self-interested enough or I don't know. But the point is, I don't understand why. What's the benefit of taking action? What are we preventing from happening that's bad?
We're just not dealing with more shit. That's it.
But I don't find this unpleasant to deal with. I don't actually find her unpleasant to deal with. Like, I have no problem getting rid of Osiris or something because he was trolling in a bad and evil way. Courtney doesn't even know what she's doing, I don't think. I'm not sure. I don't know what she knows she's doing or not, but I'm pretty sure that at least half the time she's not really quite understanding that she is contradicting herself or stuff like that.
Figuring this thing out on the fly. I'm here because I consider myself a part of your vehicle. But if this is our thing, then we're type 8 and type 7.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, it's that simple. And so
but look, which value should we prefer? Being type 7 and type 8, we're still both rational people, and it may be the case that I should prefer type 8 values in this sort of situation, or it may be the case that you should prefer type 7 values. I don't know. But let's figure it out.
Then type 7 values would be preserving harmony, probably, and type 8 value, preserving harmony and maximizing fun would be type 7, and type 8 would be minimizing bullshit and protecting the herd or something. Can you take away Nick's crown so I can boot him?
I can't quite. Well, let me see if this thing. Last time I tried this thing, it didn't actually work, but let's see.
I gotta take it.
Why am I getting booted?
There we go. You're not getting booted. I'm just taking away your crown.
He's gonna boot me anyway.
Oh.
I'm coming here out of respect. Don't take my crown. I deserve this crown more than anybody else's crown, other than you two.
What? Shut up. Yes.
Shut up.
No, seriously, shut up. Because I'm unmuted.
Okay, so, yeah, I don't want to figure this out. I can boot him right now, but I don't want to figure out how to take off the crown. It's too complicated. What? Here, Taylor, I'm going to send you these links. I'm going to send you these things. I'll talk to you about it after this, okay? So that you could do this too, this thing that lets you.
I apologize in advance for taking it out on you, but you are the one putting yourself fucking front and center because you're that guy.
I appreciate Nick's passionate need to have his position on this thing heard, even though I don't actually want to hear it, but that's the point. I appreciate the fact that he has such a need, and I'm glad that the place affords him some ability to voice his needs. Same with fucking Homegirl. She has a need to express herself too, and sure, she's got some bad expressive habits. Yeah, she does some fucked up shit. But where else will she be permitted to have that massive a failure and still learn from it and still be around here?
Her benefit is carries no weight with me.
Okay, but it is part of the lore of the channel and the identity of the channel. What kind of channel are we? Are we special in that fashion that no other place in the world will allow somebody to fuck up that badly and still come around here and have another second chance? That makes this place fucking special. She does think you're a badass, Taylor.
I am a badass.
She acknowledges that. Courtney,
Nick,
I'd like you to chime in right now, please. Courtney, if you're still here. I don't even know if she's here. Is she gone? She's gone, huh? Oh, you're there. Okay. Can you please say that, yes, you agree that Taylor is a badass? That would be helpful. Because, I mean, even if you don't like him, agree that he's a badass. Because I think we can all agree on that. Even if we don't like him.
Let me go vomit now.
Okay, you go vomit now. Thank you for complying. I appreciate that. That's very helpful.
really